So I'm just going to share. Uh, so where you can see the preposition which is already given. I believe you can see the screen. There are two topics mentioned above. One is le pronom tonic and le preposition de lieu. So is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Le pronom tonic. Okay, these are called. It's a simple pronouns which is used to emphasize the subject. Normally, these subjects in English we don't use it. Mostly we avoid using it. Uh, in French, it is mandatory in some places. So not everywhere you use it. So these pronouns, the equivalent translation in English will be called as disjunctive pronouns, which you may not come across, or it is called as stressed pronouns. So stressing this subject. For example, excusez-moi, excusez-moi, excuse-moi, excuse only me. You're talking about yourself. For example, I ask, je m'appelle Sébastien et toi. My name is Sebastian and you. The toi represents a subject to a person only stating to a single point, not everyone in the class. So, if, for example, moi, je suis professor. Myself, I'm a professor. I'm a teacher, like that. So, there is no pronouns which is used in English mostly, but in French it is needed. For example, on utilise les pronoms toniques pour. We use these pronoun tonics for to reinforce the subject pronouns. So all these pronouns are used based on the subject pronouns. What are the subject pronouns? Quels sont les pronoms sujets? Yes, quels sont les pronoms sujets? You guys know it or not? One CT is over. By the time you should know.
Sir, could you please repeat the question?
Quels sont les pronoms sujets?
Sir,
Yes.
What are
je,
subject pronouns?
Yeah, what
What
are
are
that
the
you're
subject
asking me?
pronouns?
sir,
I did
je,
not.
Just
tu,
asking.
Yes, who was that?
sir, I
Uh,
am,
yeah, yes, please proceed.
sir, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle.
Okay, so those are subject pronouns, and these are stress pronouns or disjunctive pronouns. So here, let me share one. So can you see a blank sheet? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Lay. Oh, oh, oh. Did you guys see anything?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Happened. Les pronoms sujet tonique. So now you can see it, right?
No, sir.
No, you can't see a tab.
We can see, sir.
It's
We
Okay.
can
Yes,
visible.
see,
sir.
we can see.
Okay. So here I've written les pronoms sujet, pronom tonique. Okay. So these tonique, when you talk about the fine, thank you. Stress pronouns. So it is stressed based on the subject. For je, it should be moi. Okay, whenever you want to say moi, myself, je suis. So here, based on the subject, this pronoun tonic is used. It doesn't have any particular meaning while translating, but in certain cases, it is mandatory to use these pronouns. Whenever you pose a question to someone, particular person, or whenever you talk about yourself, stating that I am. So before I am, this pronoun is used. So am I clear? So the translation which is used normally is not that much English, but it is mandatorily used, particularly when you pose question reflecting your subject pronouns. Okay, any subject, uh, irrespective of gender. So now the next one for tu, tu means you. Again, toi, there is a difference between this you and this you. In English, it is a common you. You speak French. It's a statement. Tu français. Question. Here, subject pronoun. Je parle anglais et toi. Here it is pronoun tonic. Do you understand the difference? You guys understand?
Sir, could you repeat once more?
Okay. So here subject pronoun is tu. You takes the translation you, and same way toi is also you. Is when you ask a question or when you state something, you go to school, you go to college. Subject pronoun. Tu parles français? Do you speak French? It's a question, and this tu is represented as subject pronoun. SP. Here I have written je parle anglais. Je parle anglais. I speak English, and you. So stating to a person, a subject, a person, particularly posing a question to him and you. So there is a difference between tu and toi. Tu, toi. Here it is pronoun tonic, repeating. Now you got? Yes. Did you get it? Yes or no, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Please respond, okay? Otherwise, I believe, I would think that you guys never understood what I taught you or what I am teaching. So the third subject, what is the third subject pronoun?
Il.
Il. So il. So the third subject pronoun is il, and the pronoun tonic will be lui. What is the translation of il?
He.
He.
And lui will be him. So for example, il est indien. Okay, he is Indian, or je suis, you can write je suis indien, I am Indian, and him. So whenever you are referring to a third person asking for a question, who is he? Okay, say Philippe, mon ami, et lui. So when two guys are there outside around, and you want to know about them, so these prepositions are these pronouns are used to ask something. The simple logic or a simple way to understand these pronouns, whenever you are looking at a subject, il, the pronoun, stress pronoun should be lui. Whenever je is given, MOI. Whenever Q is given, it should be TOI. So this will be the simple logic. And now you can check, you can write down. You can write down these pronouns. Make a note of it. That will be the better.
Sir, you stopped sharing suddenly.
Yes, I just want to show this. So these are the pronouns, okay? So write down MOI referring to the subject pronoun je, TOI referring to the subject TU, LUI referring to the subject IL, and it goes on. The meaning will be myself, yourself or you, him, her, we, you, them. So again, I'm repeating, there is no perfect translation in English to refer these pronouns, and normally it won't be translated. We won't say myself, I am Sebastian. Sebastian. When referring to a profession or a name, you don't use these things. When you are particular about something, exposing yourself, like excuse me, then these pronouns are used. This is a very simple topic. We will do an exercise right now for the better understanding. And the second topic is, have you guys noted down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next screen shows les prépositions de lieu. The prepositions. Lieu means place. Lieu referring to a place. Any place, okay, whether it is masculine or feminine. Les prépositions de lieu, prepositions of places. Prepositions normally used in the language. 1. A with grave accent. A means in, at, to. A, in, at, to. These three translation can be given for this preposition A with grave accent. So where it is used, it is normally used when you refer to a place, particularly if it is a city. J'habite à Paris. I stay in Paris. For example, you want to say I go to Paris. Je vais à Paris. So any city name, when you want to say, only preposition which can go is this one. So nom de ville means name of a city. So make note of it. A with gram action is used only for cities. This one I've already mentioned. Again, I'm repeating, and this will be there will be exercise for your exams too. Preposition de lieu. And second one, this we will see later. This one I will tell you later at the end of the AUX. I will describe that. So AU is used for masculine countries. Since we have done nationalities and countries, by the time you should know how to find out the masculine country and feminine country. Countries normally ends with a consonant. Feminine countries normally ends with E. So AU normally referring to masculine country. Same thing. You want to say, I stay in Japan. J'habite au Japon. AU JAPON. J'habite au Japon. So that is what is used. And EN is used for all feminine countries, names which are ending in E, except which country? Except which country? You forgot. Yes, you guys know it or not?
Mexico.
Yes, except Mexique, MEXIQUE, ends with an E, but it's masculine gender. I told this, make note of it. Mostly in your exams, exceptions will be asked to confuse. So make note of it. Write down wherever it is possible if you are making notes. Again, I'm telling, don't think you can just learn on your own. Normally, you will understand better in the class while listening. But you want to revise it, you might get stuck somewhere. So make key points wherever it is needed. Okay. The last one, AUX. AUX is used for countries which are ending with S. Again, I'm telling the countries which are ending with S. Probably, how many countries you would have gone through so far? When I taught you the countries and nationality, how many countries which you have seen? Do you remember? Yes or no? No? Repeat it, okay. Remember, the countries which are ending with S are plural in general, and it is used AUX for masculine. Remember, masculine countries which are ending with S, you have to use the preposition AUX. Again, I quote masculine countries. It's not for feminine countries, even if it ends with S. The third point or the fourth point, okay, so DE is used two verbs. One will be ETRE, another one will be venir. Atre means to be, venir means to come. So when you are using these two verb conjugation, I should, by the time I'll call out a name, okay, just give me the conjugation of etre, or open. Uh, it can be a open source also. Anybody wants to try? Who have not studied French earlier, please. Or I will call the name. Which is better? Make it fast, guys. Okay, you're wasting time. Uh, who wants to give the conjugation? Don't search for the verb now. By the time you should have memorized it.
So can I say
Who is talking?
Ramya?
Sorry? Ramya. Yeah.
Ramya, sir.
Yes, Ramya, please.
Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont.
Il, so, and
Elles sont.
oh, fine. So that will be the conjugation for atre. And I will share a screen. I will stop sharing this and screen, empty screen, and I will just give you a verb conjugation of venir. Please note down. So that is not there in the textbook now. It will come at last, I believe. So you can just write down the verbs. Can you see it? So venir, venir means to come, and this one is a IR verb category, that is second group verb, and it is irregular. When I say irregular, you have to it. So write down the conjugation. Je viens, tu via, il, elle, via, you, veno, vous, vene, il, elle, viene. Okay, so this will be the conjugation for the verb venir. Venir to come. Je viens, tu viens, elle vient, nous venons, vous venez, il vient, elle vient. So this will be the conjugation. So when these two verbs are there, okay, so I will show it. ETRE. Here. When these two verbs are conjugated, you should not use any other preposition for places, even if it is a city or a country. Be DE only. When these two verbs are conjugated, the preposition for place should be DE. No other preposition is allowed. Je suis de France. I am from France. Via the je viens Allemagne. I come from which country is that? So which country is Allemagne?
Germany.
Germany. Sir.
Germany. Yes, I come from Germany. So I placed D apostrophe because of this vowel. So is that clear? So when these two verbs are given, remember the preposition you have to use is DE. No other prepositions are accepted.
Sir,
So now we'll get back to that. Yes, please.
sir, can you show
Yes.
the conjugation once again?
Sorry, I forgot. So please copy as early as possible.
Thank you, sir.
So 1 second, please. Fine. I can stop sharing that, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. So now we'll get back to the same topic. So next class, we will move on to the second lesson. Your CT2 portions will be, I think, second and third. So we will rush it up. So these two exercises, based on these two topics, the exercises I will just post it in GCR, whichever is comfortable. It now, or you can complete and give it in the GCR.
Sir?
Give it in the DCR, sir.
You want to give it in GCR?
Will be there, sir. Will be helpful. Will be there, sir.
Okay, we will only one exercise. So there are two exercises. So it is easy for the students who have done French. So pronoun tonic, it hardly takes 5 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to. Oh, it's open source. Okay, anybody can answer. So preferably those who have not studied French and those who have responded in once, you can give a chance to the second student. Let them try. if I'm going to ask a question and I'm going to pose it for a marks, so nothing is free here. Tonic, so you can start. Okay, any one or two students can start. Sarah and Emily, the first two sentences, and again the next two will be these. Just read it. The next two will be these.
Sir, it's showing something we can't see.
You can't see.
No, sir. It's a black
Yes,
screen.
sir.
I've shared the textbook. I don't know what happened. Now,
Yes, sir.
yes. So you can start. Any two can start, please.
Sir, can I?
Yeah. Read.
Je m'appelle Sarah et toi comment tu t'appelles?
Yes. So a toi. A toi. So why do you use toi instead of VOUS?
It's referring to you.
Yeah,
The second
VO is
person.
also you.